When I almost died of an anaphylactic shock reaction to the chemotherapy in 2008, when I had advanced brain cancer that had metastasized in my lymph node, it took almost my life. It's a miracle that I am here today, still breathing. It was such a lethal assault to my whole system. That moment, I felt like my head was splitting like a coconut, and knives was attacking my organs, destroying so much of my system, fainting, losing consciousness. It was so incredibly intense, and vomiting my organ. I will never forget that day. What occurred is truly a miracle, and it is in my book, Becoming the Light, Realize Your True Enlightened Nature. It's a very long story. That's why I wrote this book. But what occurred after to recover from it was, most people have lost many friends to cancer during those years, and I still see it around my being. And what occurred after to recover was pure divine grace. I would not be here, beloved, to share with you all I have to share and teach, and the wisdom to bring to the world. And so, divine grace flowing. In this video, we are going to talk about 3 very important, extremely important key of manifesting. Whatever you want to manifest and co-create with the divine, either if it's wealth, abundance, radiant health, exuberant and vitality, and success in your profession, in your relationship, attracting the love of your life, whatever it is, beloved, know that it is an alchemy of divine manifesting. It's beyond the law of attraction, beyond the law of assumption. And this video, we will look at 3 important keys. Most people don't look at those major points, how incredibly important. And that's why it's called the alchemy of manifesting, because if I look back, if without divine grace, which is the #1 major point, as I said, I would not be here. But not having used the divine alchemy of manifesting, I would not be here either. So those 2 put together. So the divine alchemy of manifesting is really about co-creating with the divine. So #1 major point, as we said, is divine grace. Allow divine grace to grow into your life. Like Devi Ma did, everything I have done to my recovery to be here today and be a walking miracle, I have applied that divine alchemy way back then, but without the divine grace of complete surrender, a sense of abandonment, of offering yourself, of devotion, it would not be possible. So how to attune yourself with divine grace is extremely important, because manifesting is not an intellectual thing. It's way beyond you being. It is a divine affair. Let's put it that way. All the guided meditation I did then, and the high vibrational affirmation I did then, everything was given to me way back then. And that's why today I brought this phenomenal program today, the Divine Alchemy of Manifesting, which we're so thrilled. What a gift, a blessing today. Everything I was initiated, I have learned, I bring it. Watch this coming video on attuning yourself with divine grace. It's very important that you know how to surrender, how to abandon yourself, and have that devotion inside, and to take away your personality to allow divine grace to flow into your life. And that is a whole video on its own. That's why watch it after. #2 major key is you co-creating with the divine. It's not you doing it, because then it becomes out of ego. When you are using the divine alchemy, is you realize you are divine and your partner is the ultimate. You can call it God, Allah, or Brahma, or Shiva, doesn't matter, the supreme absolute. We do co-create, and co-create, what I teach, what I bring into both of, actually all of my program, is to work with the blue flame of awareness, that blue pearl that all of us have within ourselves, how to use it to manifest and co-create, not just for yourself, beloved, but for all living beings. So realizing that you divine, it's not just about spiritual awakening, it's to realize your being, to self-realize, and it's done through sadhana. Most people don't realize the importance of spiritual practices, especially Kriya Yoga, mindful practices, and deep meditation. So when you walk the spiritual path, you bring a new quality into manifesting. It is not just a manifesting at a different vibration, it's a higher frequency. It's a divine alchemy. And number 3 key is, this one is the most important, is to remove the limitation. Your limitation, beloved. Not everybody has limitation, because everyone come into this world with a karmic structure that is composed of what we'd say samskara. Samskara, for some of you don't know, from Sanskrit, it means impression into the subtle body. And your impression forms your tendency, your vasana, what we call vasana. And that is deep into the subtle body, imprinted, and also in the physical body and the subconscious mind. So the limitation is often, most of the time, they're self-created, and they are really deep down into the subconscious mind. And so when you are co-creating with the divine, that's why realizing you are divine and co-creating with the divine is, you got to remove those imprint, those negative, especially the negative impression that are limiting you. For instance, let's see, you grew up thinking that money is unhealthy or is dirty or corrupted. The subconscious mind recorded money is not associated with spirituality. Money is for people who are corrupted, or some kind of samskar related to money, that it is unexamined false belief. Is that you? How many of you have false belief? How many of you have examined your false belief? And the truth is, most people are not aware of their false belief because it's so deep in the subconscious mind, they don't know, they're not even aware of it. So let's say you want to manifest great success in your profession, and you have this false belief that being prosperous, successful, and wealthy, and abundance is not associated with you being spiritual, and that you have to be materialistic. That is definitely a false belief that will prevent you from being successful and co-creating abundance and success in your life. Wouldn't you agree if you had that false belief deep down in your subconscious mind? So that's why, Devi Ma, I have seen it over and over, not only in my life, in the life of so many of my disciples and followers, that they have deep, deep imprinted vasana, and that prevent them, the tendency that prevent them from being successful, like low self-confidence, that you're not worthy, or you have self-doubt. Does it resonate with your your spirit, beloved. Most people have those kind of samskar, especially today in the world we live in. Wouldn't you agree? Most people grow up in dysfunctional family, and so they bring a lot of garbage. So co-creating is a divine alchemy. It's not something that is done on your own. So removing those old belief system, old samskar that are preventing you from succeeding is actually the most important part. To transcend transcend the subconscious mind and to tap into the alpha wave. I talk about that in the alchemy of divine manifesting, but especially the theta wave. Alpha wave, Devi Ma call it the Zen wave. I go in depth in that. But the theta wave is where you can really transcend all those impressions. It's like a whole tape recording that is a old programming. Is to reset your mind, to purify, get rid of that garbage. And so, and to move on where you can really co-create with the divine what you really want. But how can you if you have those samskar deep? And then even so more, you can even tap into the delta wave where you tap into the unconscious mind. You can go right straight into the cosmic mind, which I talk about in depth. So check out the link below and come and join the divine alchemy of manifesting. And you will find that you are a walking miracle and you haven't realized that, beloved. And so what is it in your life that you would love to co-create? What is it that you want to bring, not just for you, but for humanity, for our planet? What is it that you think is your limitation that maybe you're aware, maybe you're not? Most of the time, people are not aware of many of their limitations. So come, we'll help you. Check it out in the link below. And there's a special gift for you. And we're here to help you, empower you, but especially blossom to your full potential and to co-create with the divine. And share this video with anyone that you feel who are in need right now, with your friends and your family. And ask your question, reach out, and also come to In Presence Divine Satsang. We have one every last Monday of the month on a Saturday via Zoom, and it's so empowering, beloved. Come experience that directly with Devi Ma. You can ask your question. And we have also the Drinking Bliss Divine Satsang every second Monday of the month live here at Devi Mayi Ma channel on Monday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time. I'm here for you, and I have gone through so many phenomenal lifetimes, and I want to impart and share with you for you to realize the beauty that you are a walking miracle.